Sorry, we're 4 minutes late. We just had a rousing discussion over the show The Community, so I won't tell you my thoughts. If you have thoughts on The Community, leave them in the chat. Tell us in the chat. I want to know. I want to know what your thoughts are on the show The Community.
Is it The Community or just Community?
I need to know your opinions on the Community show.
The Community. I don't even know. I'm that old. I don't know. All right. Well, let's get started. So here we are playing Tales from the Cantina, Star Wars Force and Destiny. We're kind of just playing a Star Wars game. We're not really sticking to the book entirely. We're just slowly bringing in some elements. We started, base level knowledge that you can find in the beginner campaign. But, anyways, we're moving through it. It's a fun time. Yeah. So let's go through some ads. We're sponsored by Skull Splitter Dice. If you need some dice, go ahead and order from Skull Splitter. They don't make Genesis or Force and Destiny dice. Lunchbox has his pretty set on screen. They don't make Force and Destiny dice, but you need D&D dice. Actually, to be fair, there is a guide on how to use D20s, D6s, D8s, things like that in this game. So you're all set anyways. Doesn't matter. You can just transfer the dice because nobody wants to buy, specific dice for games. That's stupid. We're also sponsored by Found Familiar. Hunter Loves Dice, I think is what I read from the mouth. We're also sponsored by Found Familiar Coffee. If you need some good coffee, I will say they have crushed like 1-day sales every day for like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They got sponsored.
I saw them post in 1 week. They sold more than September, October, and November combined. Yeah. So they're pushing a lot of coffee.
They were featured in Nerdist, online magazine, I think is what those are called. They're online articles.
It's an e-zine.
E-zine.
A publication.
So they're killing it. They're a little slow on their orders, but it's still great coffee, so totally worth it. Just go to foundfamiliar.com/FeatherFall, get 10% off your first order. Also, Skull Splitter, there's a link below. Use promo code FeatherFall, get 10% off that first order as well. So those are the sponsors. We got a couple good things coming down the pipe. Our very own Harvey will be running a campaign. We have announced it in our Discord every Saturday at this time. So what did we change the name to?
The Gateway Wars.
The Gateway Wars.
Take a high fantasy concept, sprinkle in some sci-fi futuristic elements, and maybe a little bit of zany anime-esque with some depressing Dark Souls. Just put that all in a blender. That's going to go down real good every Saturday.
Every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 Pacific. So if we haven't filled all the slots, if you're interested, DM me on Discord. Join our Discord first if you want to play. DM me. We'll do the interview process and get that going. Hopefully we'll be finishing that in the next couple weeks. So we really want to get this game going. Hunter's itching to do it. So I guess every other Sunday we're here playing Star Wars. Or Curse of Strahd. Trying to finish that up. We did play last week. It was a pretty good session. We were burning the shit out of Valaki, killing people in town. It don't even matter. We're just screwing everything up.
Chaos at this point.
And then
I actually threw the book away.
Every Wednesday we're playing Wildmount here on twitch.tv/FeatherFall. Wildmount, 8:30 Central Time. It's a good time. We're also just... who knows what's happening in that campaign? There's people going missing, dead people everywhere. It's a real hoot. It's a hoot of a campaign. Also, tonight, you guys... Tonight, I was in a car for 5 hours with 2 kids. Y'all are screwed. I'm going to take out my aggression, take out all of my stress of the day, and combat
use up all them those points, right? All those threats.
So one shot TPK, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's no other way to let that kind of stress out.
Well, Devin, you remember the last time that I was drinking, playing games? We actually had a PvP fight, which was kind of epic. Anyways, that's all for announcements. Chris, anything you want to
add? We got a one shot tomorrow, don't we?
True.
Valley of the Tower. That's coming up. That'll wrap up our Arcane Library bundle of horrors. That'll be all 4 of those we have now run on our channel. So if you want to see those, you can check out in our community one-shots on YouTube or on the podcast. We do have a Call of Cthulhu one-shot coming up later in July. That'll be the Lightless Beacon. That was the free RPG day that they released, I think, in 2017. And I think I'm going to have another Call of Cthulhu one-shot coming up pretty soon because that filled up pretty quick and we want to get people playing those games. So that's coming up. So again, join the Discord down below if you want to get in on those one-shots.
I got 3. We'll go through the night. Anyways, so that's all of the announcements for tonight. Where we left off, our very own Wolf is going to go ahead and dramatize the recap of last session. Take it away.
Welcome to Kenna's Fishing Report, where we go after bass, perch, and plenty of red herrings. Kenna just finished an amazing hack, granting everybody ambassador status, where Dryce knocked her down to size and told her, "You're not my mechanic," for no apparent reason whatsoever. We go out the door and the hack lasts 10 seconds, and Jack finds us because of our crappy-looking ship and says, "There's no way you're an ambassador. Your ship is crappy." Again, Kenna's like, "I'm not the mechanic. I don't care." We go out and find that he has a bar. A bar consists of basically a counter and some drinks. That's it. He says he's with the Resistance, helping people from the Mandalorian War find refuge. We didn't really care, so we didn't listen. We go out now to find the drug dealer in the city and see what we can find out. Dryce, Roll, 1B, and Jack all get captured by trying to sneak and get a whole bunch of droids killed. But Kenna, she's pretty good. She sneaks in. Anyways, they're taking the Tylo, and he gives them a quest. You need to go to this bar, the Gotha, which we are just at, and created a whole bunch of chaos at, and you need to introduce me to the people and let me in here. While Kenna was actually doing work, and inside trying to get a hack, trying to get supplies, figured out she couldn't do it, caused a distraction, gets out, and pretty much, I think, saves the day. Back to you.
I'm at a loss of words on how to follow that up. But
Bravo.
That really sums it up. And specifically where you left off was walking away from the warehouse district that you were at, Tycho Station. And that's right where we'll pick up. And I believe all of you, with the exception of Kenna, did hear that you have 24 hours to provide names from some of the cantinas to Tylo to help distribute spice.
No? Right? I thought we were supposed to get him into the bar. He wants...
yes, he wants an in to the bar, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
An in, like, hey, I want in.
Well,
I want the
that's
name.
all Jeff read was that he wants to get into the bar, so...
I want in. It's an in. All right, so we're going to start this session off. So what we did last week, we said we're going to roll every other session because our sessions are only 2 hours, so we get maybe a little bit more use out of our Destiny pool. So everybody go ahead and roll your Destiny pool dice, please. Which it should just be at this point one of the white dice.
Side.
What was
I haven't rolled a light side in forever.
I've forgotten how to roll dice.
Chris, what'd you say?
Oh!
Dark side?
Yeah, one dark side.
One dark side.
That's it. 2 dark side for Harvey.
I also got 2 dark side.
Wow.
My God.
Oh,
Jack, it's up to you, man.
I can't find my dice. Where did they go?
It's pinned in the Discord chat.
Lunchbox. Got
Oh,
two
that's
dark
right. It's a
side.
website. Hang on.
Got them double darks.
Just put in like Star Wars dice roller. It pops right up.
Star Wars.
Hey, sorry, I'll get that set up. Can somebody just roll one for me?
Yeah,
Chris.
I got.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah.
not me. No, not me. Somebody else. Roll.
Ooh, you let
Hey,
other
dark
people
side.
touch them.
Thanks. Actually, I meant Mike. Mike should roll for me.
Dark side all around.
So, all right, just so I'm clear, Chris dark side, Wolf dark side, Harvey double dark side, Lunchbox double dark side, and Devin dark side.
Hey, Devin, if it makes you feel better, I did roll for you, and you would have gotten 2 dark side if I did it.
Oh man, this is
All right,
rough.
guys, loaded dice.
And you
tonight.
have a vengeance thing. Oh man, we're done.
Loaded dice tonight. So if I remember correctly, you guys were like walking away from the station. Kenna, you had just disabled the machine that was pumping substance into a box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so we'll pick up where you all just kind of meet back together after the Tylo conversation, and Kenna, you have successfully made it out of the factory.
We
I
are
just
not. Go ahead, Kenna.
No, I'm just gonna find you guys, but then but then I'm slow down and kind of catch my breath before I catch up with you, so you don't know I'm like panicked. But go ahead.
I'm gonna turn to Jack, and we're not working for this Tylo, are we? This can't be our new mission.
I don't know. Are we? I mean, you were just supposed to look around, right? Did you look around?
I believe, and then 1B.
Sir.
Did we get enough info to take back?
Negative, sir. After my encounter with the malfunctioning droid, I seem to have lost most of the information I was gathering thereafter.
We can't go back to Dabri with this. If we're doing what Carbali wants, the mission is unfinished. I don't think Tylo needs to be on my resume as former employer.
That seemed wise, sir.
I didn't really kind of get the impression, though, that it was an employee type relationship. I mean, what are our options here?
If we do one thing for Tylo, we become under his thumb and begin to do more things, and then next thing we know, we are the spice traders.
I mean,
Hi guys, what's going on?
well, we had an interesting afternoon.
Did you disable any machines?
Captured.
You were captured?
We made
Affirmative.
had some interesting conversation.
We need to get back to the ship. And I start walking.
She said we need to get back to the ship.
We start walking.
I think that's the safest place to further this conversation. Hoping that our ship is still there. Yeah, so I guess we'll kind of meander back to the CS Hummingbird at the loading dock, or at the
How
whatever the
quickly
hell
are
it's
you
called.
moving?
Space dock.
At the
Space
Small,
dock.
small jog.
space dock.
Yeah,
Is it-
yogging.
Does it have a boot on it?
I mean, normal pace. I'm not in a hurry.
Okay. Are you guys looking around or just kind of?
Well, I think Dryce naturally like has his passive perception always going with the different cilia that surround his body that kind of just perceive his surroundings. So I would say he's fairly perceptive, kind of around.
Yeah, just so give me a straight perception check. Whoever would be looking. So, Jack, if that's you as well, the dice pool is going to add 2 purple.
2 purple.
You said that was perception?
Yes, please.
2 successes and 1 advantage.
You said 2 purple?
Yes, please.
I got pretty good perception, so
1 success, 1 threat.
Okay. Yeah. So as you guys get 200 yards away from Tycho compound, you do see 2 people trailing you. They're not being super discreet, but they're not like, "Hey, I'm right," being super obvious either.
any uniform or insignia or anything that we'd recognize?
They look to be from the compound.
Ruffians.
Hooligans, thugs,
Quicksand, the plague.
poison ivy, quicksand, the plague. Yeah.
Oh yeah, poison ivy. That's one. Sorry. Where is Roll in the marching order here?
I would assume I'm right in the middle of you guys, because I kind of just followed up Kenna when she took off.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Stop it.
I'll slow my gait to kind of go parallel with Roll, and let him know we got 2 people following us behind.
Yeah, I saw him. The guys in the trench coats,
Yeah,
right there in the corner.
I don't know that we want to lead him to our ship.
Or do I need to take care of the problem?
We may want to go a different route.
Why don't I peel off and try and follow them?
Split the party. I love it.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, I wasn't like trying to whisper. I was just wanting to speak directly to Roll, but I think everybody could hear.
I mean,
It's like we're walking and we're all like,
we could lead him back to my bar and,
I think that's a good plan.
Okay, new path.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys
Kinda.
kind of quick change.
I'll pipe in on the our little comm links and tell Kenna, like sprinting ahead of all of us. Kenna, new plan. We're going to Jex.
All right. And I just walk over to Jackson.
Also, what are your tricorders? Obviously, they're not tricorders. What do they look like? Because is it the Gillette shaver from episode 1?
That's the way I envision it.
I was thinking more like just like that big cylinder.
the Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of easily in my sleeve, holds in my palm. Can't really tell.
That's the Gillette shaver from.
Slipped between his chitinous plates.
There you go. Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you know.
No, it's the old bag phone.
Love it. Okay. Yeah. So Kenna, are you changing course or?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna and like directly so, like she'll stop and then just turn and just walk like.
And as you stop, Jack, as Kenna stops, Jack and Dryce, as you see, her stop and you're kind of like peripheral, these 2 following you, they like stop and look at something on the wall or in a shop or whatever. And then you guys pick up and they start walking too.
Weird. Yeah, good call, Jack.
Okay. Yeah, so quickly you make it to Jack's bar. Jack, is there a secret knock or anything to get into it? You're on mute.
No, I'm the only one that normally ever comes in here, so no.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are probably 50 feet ahead. A little bit more than that. Are you going in slow enough so they see you, or how does that look like?
I mean, I think it's I mean, so we need to get inside and we need to get our what kind of weapons you guys got? Guns?
We all got guns.
Went over this. I have
Whatever it is, get it ready, because this is going to be a fight.
I'm gonna take out my combat knife, and it's like, if you know knives, it's like the karambit where you kind of hook it around your pinky finger and you hold it, and the blade curves around the other side. So it's kind of this weird fighting dagger. I have that kind of ready, and yeah. So I imagine we're just going inside, like we all just file in and kind of take our positions in there. Is that what we planned?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop inside the door and have my blaster.
I'm going to push over the bake sale table and get behind it.
Were there any baked goods on that table?
No, there is just some bottles of alcohol.
I would like to position myself where I'm like, as soon as they open the door, I'm just standing there. While everyone else is like hunkered down in positions.
I don't know if I need to tell you this or how it works. I would like to unholster my pistol. I don't know if I need to.
Yeah, that's fine. So in combat, it would be a maneuver, but out of combat, it's fine. You ready your pistol? Okay.
I'm sitting there drinking the water he had. Like,
Ugh, the sludgy brown water. Nice. Nobody wants Corellia water.
this is the filter stuff he had, didn't the one I was taking shots out of
true.
earlier?
That's true.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't filter out all contaminants. Kenna, give me a COVID check. Kidding. Kidding. All right. So, 30 seconds go by. Everybody's at their ready. Muscles tense.
Wait, guys, what's going on? Are we fighting?
Yes.
We were trailed.
I put on my knuckles.
As Kenna starts putting on her knuckles, the door swings open. And in walk...
I am 2-1B medical unit. Do you need medical assistance?
No, we were just told to follow you.
Oh, God. I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Like we were just...
Okay. So, okay.
These guys are the worst tails ever. We were informed that we should follow you.
Why wasn't
The old banana in the tailpipe trick.
banana in the tailpipe? I mean, if you would talk to him, maybe you would figure it out. But we're going straight into fighting. Okay.
Yep.
Straight to murder!
All right, Kenna.
Die.
So where you are at, as we recall, just so everybody remembers, movement is a loose idea in this game.
Okay.
Where you are at, you would be at short range. You would have to move into engaged, which would be your maneuver.
Yep.
So Devin, you haven't seen combat in this, have you?
I have not. I was hoping we would do this.
Okay. So we're gonna do this first, and then we'll go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll explain those rules as we go. So Kenna, you're gonna get a quick attack in. It is going to be 1 purple because they're not ready for it, and you kind of catch them off guard because they just kind of wanted to come in and talk to you about it. But
I don't want a dialogue.
Okay, great. Okay, good. Let me roll.
Yeah,
So it's my brawl. It's my brawl, right?
Yeah, you should have Knuckles. Do your Knuckles have an attack?
Equipment repair,
Should be at the
engage.
very bottom.
The first page
First page, yeah.
says weapons.
Weapons.
Yeah, I'm a weapon. Weapon brass knuckle carry has repair, damage, crit. Damage is 4.
Okay. Yeah,
But
go
if
ahead.
you go up to the very top of your character sheet, it'll
ahead and do
have
your brawl
the
for now.
dice.
I gotta pull up character sheets. Hold up.
What?
Hold up. Yeah.
I just been using my brawl.
So you should have a melee. Well, I guess melee is brawl anyways.
If you're using the app, go to the very last page, and that should have all of your gear and weapons that you have on you.
It's a combat skill. So just before we go too far, it's a combat skill. Melee should be your brawl is for like unarmed. Melee is for melee weapons. So you can put different ranks into either of those. So melee is your brawn, and if you have any ranked up.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay, good.
And just because I'm trying to follow along and catch up, my pistol is going to be shit. What was it called?
Ranged light.
Ranged light.
Yep.
Right.
And then each weapon has its own kind of characteristics in there. So, specifically, what I'm looking at is like a walking stick. You deal 5 damage on hit, +1 per success. Walking stick, you can critically injure people. So if you guys get enough like advantages or stuff like that, that's when your special skills kind of come into play. Or read it. Lightsabers are ridiculous because they instantly negate 10 soak, which is you're gonna murder people with lightsabers. All right. So go ahead and roll whatever you got.
2 successes, 1 advantage.
Okay, so go ahead and track your advantage. Now, damage. Damage is going to be the damage of the knuckles plus your successes minus the soak of these guys. The soak is 4.
Okay, so my damage is 4, and then I got 2 successes, so they take 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. -2. And as you just come across with these knuckles right in the chin, and the second guy walks through, he's like, whoa, guys. What are you doing?
Don't, Tiana, can I take a shot?
Let's roll initiative first.
Yeah.
I'm not into these guys. Like I'm already like over Tylo, so
Tylo
Yeah.
Ren.
Tylo Ren. How do you do initiative again? What
I'm
is
gonna
that?
explain it. Just
Okay, yeah, explain,
roll.
please.
All right. So initiative works in 2 ways. It is a group initiative. If however it works, you'll just slot them in there. There's 2 different ways to roll initiative. One is cool. One is vigilance. Cool is if you are ready for the attack, you roll cool. If you are like surprised, you roll vigilance. Since you are all ready for the attack, go ahead and roll cool. There is no purple added to this, so your dice pool is strictly your cool check.
Okay. I'm gonna take 1 strain to add a success. That's one of my traits, my things I can do.
Oh, I have a skill that I think helps everybody. Hang on. Specializations. It was rapid reaction.
So, just so you guys know, Thug 2 rolled 5 successes.
That guy go first.
So, Devin, it might be different than my rapid reaction, but mine is suffer a number of strain to add an equal number of successes to initiative checks.
No, he has one that lets you instantly add something to initiative. I can't remember what we talked about.
Okay. Well, I'll roll mine and then we can.
Yeah,
Like
go ahead.
what he just
everybody
read
start.
off.
Yeah, everybody roll.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Ooh.
1 success, 3 advantages.
Ooh.
2 successes, 2 advantages.
1
4.
advantage.
4 successes for myself and an advantage. We have a ton of advantages, so let's put these guys down quick, I think. We have 9.
I have grit. Here it is. Okay, no, that's not it. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up.
That's not it.
See?
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so order will go, and remember. So we talked about this a little bit. It is group initiative. So order is going to go NPC, PC 1, so player character 1, NPC 2, and then the other 4 player characters go after that. So Chris, well done on getting the 4. Everybody else, roll better.
Okay.
Do better. So Thug 2, who didn't take the shot to the mouth from Kenna, just the brass knuckles are the words I'm looking for. He's gonna draw his blaster. That's his maneuver, and then he's gonna fire it at you, Kenna. So what? It's gonna be a 2 difficulty, just standard close range. What is his agility? And also, anybody in chat or in podcast land, YouTube land, if you guys have any questions about Force and Destiny, leave a comment or hit it in chat. We're taking the time for everybody to learn this. It helps us learn it, helps you learn it. Balls, what am I looking for? Ooh. And I'm going to use one of my advantages, too. 2 of my advantages. Okay, 2 successes, 2 advantages, 1 triumph. So the blaster does finding. Why does this not have the blaster? Devin, what's your blaster damage? 6, right?
I'm gonna loot these bodies.
Yeah, damage is 6 on a pit blaster pistol.
So 2 successes, 2 advantages, 1 triumph. A triumph is gonna hurt. Let's pull up the blaster. Hold on, guys. We're gonna go through equipment time. We're gonna do a rule check here because I'm trying to remember what a triumph does with a blaster. I believe it's an instant critical injury. So we're gonna learn critical injuries tonight, folks.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah! Devin, what's it saying
Hello
for
there.
critical injury on your blaster?
Oh, you keep making me switch my page.
I'm so sorry.
Critical is it's 3 of the advantages.
Which I got a triumph, so that is going to do it anyways. Trying to find it. So what's your soak, Kenna?
4.
So you're gonna take 4 wound right away.
Okay.
So 6 damage plus 2 successes, 8 minus 4.
Ow.
Wound, strains, and straight health. Critical injury result. Guys,
This
there's,
is why
My-
I'm here.
there's
My face hurts.
there's a huge table to roll from, y'all. But let's read the rules just as we see it. A particularly dangerous type of wound is a critical injury. A critical injury is often the result of an attack during combat, but characters can also suffer one from exceeding their wound threshold or through other means. Each time a character suffers a critical injury, the player rolls a D100 on the table to determine the injury's severity. The short-term effects of some injuries are temporary and may only disorient. Okay, so regardless of the critical injury remains with the character until it's properly healed, even in the short-term effect of a critical injury is passed. The status of the critical injury remains. Each critical injury a character suffers.
So basically, if you heal the wounds, like if you heal your hit points, you still have whatever negative trait you get from the serious
Yes.
injury.
So each critical injury a character suffers adds 10 to the roll. So there's 150.
Wounds get worse.
Yeah, so if you roll 150, you're dead. You're just dead. Which it's a D100, so you can't roll that yet. It'll be a while. So go ahead, Kenna, and roll me a D100. I don't know if you have D100s.
Do I have 2d10?
Or 2d10.
So
Oh,
D100.
he's got a jar of dice. Look at that. I usually put my wire caps in there.
None of them sponsored by us. So
Don't show them then.
yeah, that's what,
This handy dandy chart also gives
I got a
you
22.
22. So rolling on the chart of 22 off balance, add a setback dice to the target's next skill check. Mark that you also have a critical injury until that's healed. Good news is I'll post this table in chat for everybody. Hold on stream. It's going to look a little weird for just half a second. Upload. Okay, so you guys should have that now. Okay. Take 4 wound also, please.
Done.
Okay, thanks, bye.
And you said unstable.
Yes, whenever you attack next, you have a setback dice.
Okay.
Okay, so in this order, we're now going to go to the first player spot, whoever wants to take it. This is a good system for metagaming, so your strategeries and whatever you want to do, perfect. Talk about in between, like, that's how we're going to determine it, however you guys want to do it. If it gets too nasty, like everybody wants to take it, we'll figure something out, but I don't think it will. So go ahead.
I was thinking either 1B rush over to Kenna or Kenna go.
I figure I'll go last because if everyone else goes and then the bad guys go, well, no, someone gets more injured than them and they should have got the treatment. I'll always go last.
So remind me again, we're going player, enemy, right?
No, so it goes enemy, player, player,
the rest of us.
player.
Gotcha. So we get past this one enemy, then 1B will know exactly where everybody stands.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Smart.
And then like next round, you could shuffle it up again.
Yeah.
Like if Kenna goes first this round, Kenna could go last next round.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
just, all over the place. But I'm fine with Kenna going and getting some swift justice here. Other than that, or I could enter
Yeah.
melee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I do also have my blaster stuck right to the guy's head.
I am
Not a
going
bad
to.
idea.
I am going to do something unassaulting. I'm going to grab the gun as a movement. I'm going to grab the gun from the guy and backslap him if that's allowed. I'll use one of my advantages if I have to.
Love it.
You want a boost dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
so 2 advantages
use your
going.
dark side dice too.
Oh shit.
So that's gonna make it a light side for you in the future, but you can't use
Okay.
it right now. It's gonna upgrade the
Like-
skill check. So we're going to do your brawn specifically. Let's look through what we got. I think just straight brawn check is fine. We could do athletics, yeah. I don't know if you have any
Yeah.
upgrades in athletics.
Yeah, let's do athletics.
Um,
Because it's
Have a
not,
boost.
it's not overpowering it's just kind of looking for that leverage.
yeah, so it's going to be against. I'm going to say his agility. I think piloting. I'll say coordination. It'll be against his coordination.
Okay.
So he has three green. So that would be 4 or 3 purple to you. I'm using your dark side, so that's going to upgrade to a red and 2 purple. I'm also using 2 of my advantages, so I'm going to add a setback dice in there.
He already has a setback for the.
It's an attack.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, but okay.
You do get a boost.
This is one of my frustrations with this game. It becomes very like I can just pile shit on, and it's like,
crunchy.
well, that's not fun. Like, what? Why are you picking on this? You know.
I like it.
It
But
becomes
that's kind
very-
of like.
It becomes very
that's kind
DM
of like.
versus player, and I don't like that.
That's kind of my. I mean, just my gripe with 5e is it's hard to kill players sometimes. Where like, let's get into some peril here.
All
I'm
right,
okay
so
with it.
let's go through your dice pool. So use
Okay.
your athletics, whatever. What is that?
But 2 green, 1 yellow.
2 green, 1 yellow. You've added a boost dice.
Yep.
You've added a setback dice. So 2 green, 1 yellow, a blue, and a black. And then you're going to add.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, a blue and a black. Okay.
Then you're going to add 2 purple and 1 red. That's
Okay.
a fucking nasty pool, dude.
But you know what? I'm okay with that because it's going to turn into a light side here after I roll this.
Yes.
So we're good.
Do it.
And so just to make sure I understand from like a DM's perspective, you have to decide when you use these, right? Because then you don't have them in the future to use.
Right. And that's also like very like I could just choose not to use them too. And that sucks for you because you don't get the light side back.
Yeah,
Or-
but the way I'm looking at it now is like, he's trying to take the gun away and you're kind of unloading everything you have to stop it.
Right.
So but you won't be able to do that every time. I think that's fair. Sorry, I'm just commenting.
No,
No, no problem.
All right.
So
Hit the roll
I got
button.
2 failures and 3 advantages.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So 2 failures.
The gun goes off and hits 1B.
Oh my!
No. 2 failures. You don't grab it from him, and I'm not going to give you any big issues.
Okay.
But you're off balance, and I'm going to say it whatever you tweaked when you took that critical injury, it's going to give you a strain.
Okay.
So that's fair. So I like it. Okay, Thug 2's turn. This is the guy that got punched in the face. He doesn't have a blaster. He has a
Funky butt loving.
yeah, funky butt loving. He's gonna take he has like a staff. Specifically in the game, it's a walking stick. Kind of stupid. But yeah, he's gonna hit you with it. So that's his brawl. That's 2 purple. God, I got too many fucking dice rollers and shit. I'm out of advantages, guys. So start rolling some threats for me.
And
Ooh. Okay, so walking stick is, and this is straight to you, Kenna. Walking stick is 5 damage plus 3 successes. It's 8 damage. Going to take 4 total. And then I also roll the threat, so that goes to your guys' advantage. So go ahead and add that to your pool. And you take another 4 damage, so that should be 8 total. But now it's a whole stack of PC turns. So whoever wants to just, however you want to do them, go.
So I would like to maneuver over to Kenna, unless Kenna's like next to me. I'm not sure where our relation is.
It is really, so everywhere in this bar is going to be close range. If you would like, use your maneuver to get engaged.
Yes, I would like to use my maneuver to engage Kenna.
Yep. You get down on one
and
knee.
then
What's
can
that sound
I?
like?
What was that?
You get down on one knee.
And can I use 2 advantages to do another maneuver to like pull them behind cover?
Pulling behind cover would probably be more of an action, since you're physically trying to take kind of with you.
I can't do 2 actions.
You cannot do 2 actions, correct?
Okay. Yes, I'll just take her behind cover, and hunker down completely.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that'll be it.
Fair.
Disadvantage.
He did not use advantage.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
Okay. PC 3. Whoever wants to take
Roll. You want it since you're geared up with that blaster?
Yeah. I'll squeeze the trigger on thug number 2 with the gun.
Okay.
With my blaster set to stun.
Set to stun. Actually, just to be very clear, every weapon can stun in this game, so you have to call it out appropriately. So please do that, and thank you Laura, for doing that.
Every weapon stuns?
Every weapon can. Did I say every weapon does?
No, mine specifically has a stun setting, so I was just.
So you can very clearly say every weapon can have non-lethal damage. So if you don't want to kill somebody, you need to say it. Every weapon. If you have a lightsaber and you're slicing people, you can apparently slice appropriately enough so they don't die.
Yeah, you just take their arms and legs
off.
Yeah,
Just got some wings off.
pretty
That's
standard.
all.
Comrades, fine.
So I'm going to give you a boost dice just because you're point blank. It will still be 2 purple, and then whatever your ranged light is.
Okay.
How many advantage do we have?
Use them up.
I got 1 success, 2 threats.
It's a point blank. You can't barely do it. All right, so blaster damage is 6 plus the 1. Soak of 4, so -3. Okay. You still have a maneuver left if you would so choose.
I don't know. Just get between him and Kenna, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so you just move around. All right,
Yep.
PC slot 4. Either Jack or Dryce.
I mean, I've got my blaster ready. I'll take a shot immediately after Roll does at the one with the gun.
Okay, so yours is going to be your light, ranged light, plus 2 purple for the difficulty.
Okay. So my range light is 2 yellows and a green, and you said 1 purple.
2 purple.
2 purple.
Dos, por favor.
And I don't need anything else, right? Just that.
I mean, you can add boost dice if you want to use advantages. You guys have enough.
No, we'll save them.
I can add a setback or upgrade.
No, I'm good. All right, I rolled. Too late. Oh, god damn. 1 failure, 2 threats.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just up that to 4 things. Yeah, it just goes wide. I'm going to say it actually goes out into the street. The door's propped open. You miss over the shoulder and into the street. Oh no. All right. PC 5.
Yeah, that's me.
Drives.
So I have a force power. Ongoing effect. We kind of talked about this at the end of last session. Commit a force die. The user increases his brawn characteristic by 1. Is that something I can enact?
I think it's in a specific skill, correct? So what are you trying
Well,
to
it says
do?
brawn characteristic by 1, so it would take my brawn from 3 to 4. And I can go to a maximum of 6.
And it's enhance?
Yeah. So that would make my brawl
Enhance.
punch 1 extra green die.
Yeah, so I think you just do it here.
Okay.
I don't think you need a roll for that.
Okay.
Does it say you roll?
No, it says I just commit a force die. It has a little force die symbol in it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking the enhance talent.
Enhance.
When making athletics check, you didn't do athletics though, right?
No, this is the force power tree enhance. It's like 4th tier down, control, ongoing effect. Commit force die. The user increases his brawn characteristic by 1 to a maximum of 6. Enhance.
Enhance.
You two are awesome. All right,
I can wait if we want to. If we want to wait on it,
it's perfect because I want to learn it too. My understanding is commit one force die. So I think that just takes your force and it upgrades your. So now you don't have force dice. You can't roll them for anything else.
Okay. Because in my unarmed dice pool, it's 1 yellow, 2 green, and then it has the white. And I think that's signifying that
Force
upgrade. So can I turn that white one into a green one? So I'd roll a yellow and 3 green.
Yes. No. How I interpret that rule is so you have a dice pool of 1 for your force. You have a force rank of 1. You're just saying I no longer have this. It now upgrades my brawn for everything. So it's a +1 to your brawl at the cost of your force dice.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of get up from whatever I was hiding behind some boxes. I'm going to run and leap off the table. That karambit is in my hand, but I'm actually going to use my fist to come down on the face of the guy that was punched first. Since the blaster guy's taken 2 shots, I want to kind of go to the other side, jump and try to get another headshot in on the other thug. I will use 2 advantage points for a boost die.
I'll use 2 threats.
Look out! He's got a walking stick.
Setback.
Stop
dice.
him!
So go ahead and add that setback dice.
A setback and then 2 purple.
Yeah, well, upgrade one of those purple to a red, and I'll transfer yours back over to the light side.
So I have a light destiny pool.
And so, rule clarification: committing a force dice is effectively lowering your force rating by 1 and activating an ongoing special effect. For the duration of that effect, that die can't be used in rolls. So that doesn't have. Does it have?
But all of
so
my
the way it sounds. Oh, I was just saying that the way it sounds like is that if you have it activated, it is always on, but you don't have that point. And as soon as you don't want it, you get your point back.
And there's
no
duration.
Can't use like a force push or a force jump.
Correct, because you have a force rank of 1.
Okay, because all my brawl skills have that force die in the dice pool. So now I get to turn that into a green for everything for any given amount of time. I don't know what it is, but
yes.
So I can't use my force jump, my agility coordination skill, because I'm already using that for my brawl.
Correct.
Okay.
So can he turn it off and turn it back on? Like, so if you want to do a force jump, or is it like a cooldown?
It sounds like all willy-nilly because there's no duration to it.
Right.
But I will say...
I'll let you decide.
So just running the basic module and people going force push, you're going to do that, I'm going to start adding strain. So if you're going to just constantly use your force power over and over and over and over and over again, like it's the thing you do, I'll just add strain. I mean, I haven't, that's not in the book, but as a DM, I don't want you just to completely just...
Right. All right. So I'm rolling 3 green, 1 yellow, 1 purple, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 black.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's just do it. Ooh, 2 successes, 1 threat.
Ooh, that puts me back at 3, baby.
And my unarmed damage is 3, so
plus the 2.
So 5
minus 4. You do 1 damage. 1. Did you? And I'm sorry. Did you do it to the guy Kenna slugged or?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's at -3.
Now, another question. Under my unarmed, I have special. It has disorient 1, knockdown, stun setting. How do you disorient 1?
I believe it's if you get a critical.
Okay. All right.
Triumph usually is what activates those. It doesn't say specifically?
Well, my critical for that is like 5 triumphs.
And then 5 advantages.
Or 5 advantages.
So yeah, if you do that, okay.
All right. So yeah, one damage, and I'm now kind of like in melee with this guy.
So we are back to the top of the order, and if we remember correctly, NPC 1 goes. That is the guy with the blaster pistol that just took a shot from roll. Yeah, correct. You
Jack shot.
They both
last.
shot at him.
Yeah, Jack
right?
shot last. Roll shot first.
Cannon.
So you're saying you're Han Solo?
Can I ignore that comment?
He's gonna shoot at you anyways, roll, because you hit his friend. He's gonna add a boost dice.
I didn't hit anybody, but I am standing in between them.
You
so-
did hit. Yeah, you were point blank, and you did 3 damage.
Oh, that's right.
Jack missed and went out the door. So he is 2 green, 1 yellow, 2 purple. Adding the boost dice. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the dice here too. So Lunchbox, I'm going to give you back 1 light side, so you have 1 light and 1 dark.
Okay.
This is it makes me feel bad because it's
Love
like
No, if basically the way I always view it is, do you feel like it should be more difficult, but the book says it isn't? Make it more difficult.
I love it.
okay. So the the outcome of all of this was 2 successes, 1 advantage. That advantage is mine. So blaster pistol is 6 plus 2. It's 8. What is your soak roll?
3.
You're taking 5 damage off the top. And at this point, the door opens and enter Challenger 3. A third thug comes in, and he rolled 1.
His own entrance music? Was that a siren?
That's the sound of the police. Is that? Did you set that ringtone back up?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I didn't do the sound of the police. That was the purge. The purge siren. I do have a question, though. When someone is calling out a stun and they connect with a hit, does that not automatically stun somebody?
Let me double check.
Because in all the Star Wars movies, they have those little like blue bubbles. The circles that come out and they just fall over stunned.
Weep, weep.
Wicca. Dude, the word stun shows up 107 times in this fucking book. Hold on.
Probably like half the skill trees are just triggered stuns.
Triggered is the word there. Dude, this is okay. So this is nonstop tutorial tonight, fellows and ladies in the chat.
Yeah, we don't combat often.
Spending hours wandering through Tatooine's blistering desert, suffering minor shock. All these could represent types of strain. Weapons with a stun setting or other effects that impair or hinder a character also inflict strain.
Oh. So you can try to drain their strain and they'll pass out.
That's what it sounded like.
When you take a blaster hit, do you take a wound or do you take a strain?
You take a wound. So
Okay.
Soak does not reduce strain inflicted on a target, such as when hit by stun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Incidental dropping a broken comlink, speaking to a friend, or switching a blaster pistol to stun. Energy dispersion system. Fuck it. Hey, did I say, guys, if you're new here, be sure to hit that follow button.
You're new here.
If you're new here, hit the follow button. And as John Bam says, if you're filthy rich, hit that sub button. Weapons that have stun damage quality or a stun setting that also have a critical rating. In the case, that number of advantages can cause a critical injury as normal, which is... So, yes, what we're going to say for now, I'll look this up specifically, is stun will go directly to strain rather than wound. So you did 3 damage to him. You did 3 strain, funny story. They don't have strain as lower mobs. It just does damage anyways. Joke's on you, sucker. Okay, did that answer your question?
Sure.
Love it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Thug 1, Thug 2 just went. Thug 1, it's actually PC 1's turn. PC 1.
Yeah, 1B's got to get that heal off.
Yep.
Well,
It's a heal
Kenna,
off.
I apologize. You're going to feel a pinch. You get hit with a stim pack and you heal 7. Stim pack specialization times 2.
You weren't down, were you, Kenna?
you guys, what is your guys' wounds at anyways? It's like 10, 12?
It was 8 and...
Well,
I'm
no,
at
total
12.
wound threshold. What's your wound threshold?
Oh,
Oh, threshold. I'm at 15.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
8 damage
easy.
was done to Kenna.
So you said a third combatant showed up?
Yes.
What do they look like?
They're in Tylo attire. They're not Tylo. They're just from the compound. Attire.
Tyloian.
I will then use my maneuver to get out from the cover, and just go to engage, or go within. What was it you said? It was short distance.
Yeah, everything in here is short distance.
I'll be short distance then. Yeah, I'll just get away.
So you said he's in Tyloian garb. Are these other two as well?
Yeah, they look. They're
Okay, so they're dressed alike. There's not anything special different about him.
That is correct.
Okay, all right, just
That is correct.
Just the guy with the walking stick keeps saying, "I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me."
Okay, so this is stun. I found the exact rule. Sorry, we're gonna get to that. So incidental, which would be your maneuver to switch blaster to stun. Actually, incidental you can just do. It's like a free action. Switch blaster to stun. So roll. You need to say that every time. So your blaster is currently on stun. If you want to switch it back to damage, you need to switch it to damage. Blaster is now short range or closer, even if it's normally medium range or up. So you instantly close that gap. Calculate damage normally, soak and all, but just like we thought, but goes against strain instead of wounds. So, and funny story about like mobs in Force and Destiny. There's 2 different types. There's like a Nemesis mob, which is probably going to be more like your Tylo. It's going to be the Zabrak in the Force and Destiny Mountaintop Rescue. Those guys have strain. Every other like low level fodder mob does not have strain, so it goes directly against their wounds, which is kind of silly, but less to track because it's fodder, you know. So these guys do not have a strain, and it goes directly to their wounds. If you want to stun them, we just stun them, right? When their wounds are at their threshold. So, okay. 1B, back to your turn. I am sorry for interrupting. I can't hear you.
Sorry about that. No, that was pretty much my turn. After I get done stimming, I then position myself away to kind of draw attention.
And remind me the stim pack roll.
There was no roll. It automatically heals 5, and with my specialization in stim packs, it gave a +2.
Love it.
So just instant. I get one of those free per encounter or session, as it were, because of the med pack. But from then on, I'm going to have to pull from our actual med kit or stim pack.
2 OP, please nerf, Blizzard. Okay. All right, so 1B, your turn is done. Your maneuver, you said you moved a little bit. Okay.
Just getting away from Kenna so I can draw fire away.
So Kenna, you have 7 healed. It is Thug 2's turn with, well, Thug 1, but second one, with the walking stick. He's going to swing at you, Dryce, because I think Roll moved backwards to be between him and Kenna. Okay. So walking stick is going to be his brawl. I got 2 threats. We're going to go ahead and just move that to 0. I'm going to add that boost dice.
Can I use my Destiny pool to give you a...
It would upgrade a difficulty die? Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay, so...
Just keep volley those back and forth.
Okay, we'll go back to dark side. Alright, so the dice pool is going to be 2 green, 1 yellow, 1 purple, 1 red, 1 blue. Here we go.
Holy moly.
Fuck.
Yeah.
4 advantages, 2 failures.
Ooh.
Um,
Do I get to do something cool?
Yeah, so
Can I counter?
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll an attack with 2 purple. So your melee attack or whatever you're doing.
With 2 perp. That's going to be 3 successes and a threat.
Damn, what's that damage?
So that's 6 total damage.
They have 4 soak, so that'll be 2. So yeah, he comes across with that stick and you just right in the rib. Sorry guys, I'm going traditional pen and paper tonight. I like it. Makes me feel more of a role player. Tabletopper. All right, so PC 2, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'll take it if nobody wants it. I'll just continue that swing.
Finish him off.
Yeah.
All right. But this time I am like now positioning that knife where I'm just coming up right from the navel straight up to his chin.
Yeah,
If I can.
So it's gonna be.
So that I don't get to use a cool little my upgrade, but I will use an 2 advantages to add a boost die.
Good story. I'm gonna use 2 threats to add a setback. I'm gonna also volley your dark side back.
Okay. So is that 1 purple, 1 red?
1 purple, 1 red, 1 black, 1 blue, and then whatever your drawn
3
is.
green. All right, here we go. 1 success, 3 advantages. So that's 5 total damage. Because the combat knife does 4 plus the 1.
Okay. He's looking rough, but still standing.
Yeah, definitely no stun. I'm
we're aiming to kill.
Boy.
All right, so
I take pleasure in gutting you, boy.
do you want to use your maneuver?
No, I want to stay kind of engaged with this guy and keep the heat off Kenna. Hopefully Kenna will come in and,
Kenna's like full health.
sucker punch from them behind. That's true.
That's true.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
staying. I ain't no coward. All right.
PC 3.
I would like.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
I'm going to go right after the stick guy, and I say, go to bed, and punch him again.
Nap
Like,
time?
yep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay.
So maneuver to close and
Yeah.
Yep. Well, maneuver to engaged. And
Do we have 2 advantage sitting around?
Oh yeah, we
just
got
rolled
we got a ton.
6.
2 advantage to add a boost.
We have 8 more. So
it'll
we're
be 2 2 perp.
One success, 1 advantage.
Okay, and what's your damage on those?
That was damage is 4 with my knuckles.
Okay, so 5, 4 soak. You do 1, not dead, but wobbling at this point.
Okay.
So we have PC 4. Now remember, there will be
Yep.
an NPC between 4 and 5.
Yeah, so that's good. This will work out. So I was hoping to catch the new guy before he gets into combat.
Okay.
I would like to take a shot at him, and I'm hoping he'll duck back out the door for cover.
Okay.
Roll my blaster.
Range light, and your
That's
dice
right,
pool is
yeah.
going to be 1 yellow one red and 1 purple, and I'm going to volley your dark side back. So
What is that?
I'm going to flip your
yet.
dice pool. So your destiny pool, you roll the dark side. I'm using it to upgrade one of the dice in the dice pool, And so now
Got it.
you have a light side dice, which you can use like to retcon something. You can use it to upgrade you upgrade skills, stuff like that.
Got it. Okay.
Want to spend 2 advantage to get a blue dice?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we got.
Check it.
All right, so we'll add one blue. I'll add one of the powder blue dice to it.
Yeah, the boost.
4 successes.
Oh,
Ah,
What's your damage?
I better run.
6 plus 4.
Yes, 6 is my blaster damage.
He just took 6 damage. Yeah, so instantly he takes it like right in the chest, burns through whatever cloth he has, and you just see it like light and burns that singe the outside skin, and he does like an incidental. So incidentals are like free actions. He can't technically use a maneuver yet, but he will use a maneuver to get behind cover, and then he's going to take a shot at.
Does he go back out the door? Is he out the door?
No,
or-
it's kind of propped open by one of the thugs, so they're still standing like in doorway, and so he's going to take a shot through the door, and kind of in cover behind it, right? If that
Okay,
makes
got
sense.
it. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, I'm just trying to like log jam them at the door.
Yeah, no, you definitely are. Okay, so it's gonna be a straight roll here, fellas. I don't got any other fun stuff to play with. I'm kind of liking this. We're using it a lot. So 2 green, 1 yellow, 2 purple. 2 advantages, or 1 advantage for me, 1 failure. So
Who are you
nothing-
shooting at?
You. It was at you. It missed though. Failure.
Okay.
So it's gonna
Failures?
just 2 fail. You don't get anything for failures.
I thought those come back to us as advantages.
No, those are threats.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Man, you won't that stacking your dice. No, those are threats. 2 failures. Just shot goes wide. It's that turn. All right. PC 5. I think that is you. Roll.
Just gonna squeeze off another point blank shot at the guy right in front of me.
Well, you did step back, so it's not point blank anymore.
Oh well.
But are you still
0.5.
stun or switching it back to lethal?
I'll switch it to lethal.
Because jokes on you, stun doesn't do anything.
And I will spend a couple of the advantage if we have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was daydreaming.
Yeah, so 2 advantage. Go ahead and your boost dice is going to be your ranged light plus 2 purple plus blue.
1 success, 1 threat.
Okay, so 6 damage from the blaster plus 1 for the success. And you're hitting Thug 2, correct?
gun
Yep.
thug.
Yep, gun thug.
Gun Thug. He's still doing okay, but he's taking a couple of shots. You're missing off like his chest here, and it's just like singeing his neck from the blaster shot. All right, back to the top of the order. Gun Thug is gonna take his turn and shoot right back at you. Roll. I'm gonna use those 2 threats I got. No, I only got 1. Never mind, can't do it. Ooh. All right. So right back at you. Roll. 2 successes, 1 threat. So Chris, go ahead and mark the threat. So
I'm helping.
8 damage minus your soak, which is 3, I think you said.
Yep.
So you take 5 more damage. All right. PC slot 1, back to the top of the order. Who wants to take it?
I'll take it.
Do it. Finish
Do
him.
it.
I'm gonna finish stick guy because him just using a stick bothers me. Do we have advantage?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll admit, I was like, his walking stick does 5 damage. My blaster that fires a laser does 6.
Yeah.
It
My
hurts.
combat knife does 4.
Yeah, my brass. Yeah, exactly. My brass. Like I'll take the stick.
Just wait till you get lightsabers, folks.
Can I use? We'll wait for that. Yeah, I'm gonna punch him. So
2 perp. It's gonna be your.
and it's just my brawn or melee, which is the same. Okay.
Yep.
And I use a boost. Okay.
Yeah, and you have 2 purple to the dice.
Okay. One failure, but an advantage. Huh?
An advantage. All right. I'm not gonna do anything for the failure. All right. Thug 2, walking stick, hurting really bad. He's gonna take a shot back at you. It's actually gonna go to Dryce because you can't hit clearly. Not that
I think I want to use my light side to make if he hits Dryce to make it break.
All right, I like that. That's fun. Definitely does hit. So 3 successes, plus 5 damage, 8 damage. What's your soak, Dryce? 5.
4.
So you're gonna take 4 damage, and as it hits,
And those go to wounds, correct?
yeah, correct. As it hits, it's going to. You just hear the snap. Pew. Wolf, you did lose your light side. Now it is the dark side. So joke's on you. He's almost dead, anyways. Okay. Yeah. So PC 2.
I don't need to move. I just want to move before the guy in the door does.
So that's PC 2, 3, and 4.
And
How many bad guys are left? Just the one?
Oh no, there's 3 still.
All
no,
three.
yeah, we have.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay,
can
I
go
thought
and
we
give
downed
him
one.
Nope. He's.
Do you guys mind if I go so I can use a med pack and not die?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna offer to get you. Like I was gonna say, if you want me to. Unless you want to say fuck the droid. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
What do med packs heal for?
5.
5.
Fuck the droid.
Yeah, just straight up 5. If you take specializations when you level up, that's how you get the higher numbers from medpack or stim packs.
All right, how about I go and take a movement to move out of the line of fire and back towards you. Does that work?
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds great.
All right.
And
Want to get a blaster shot off?
Yeah, I was gonna say I still get an action attack, right?
yes. You do.
Yeah, so I'll. Well, okay, so I'll fire my blaster first and then move afterwards.
Same.
Yeah,
It's
6 of one, half does the other. Yeah. All right, so same roll, just without the boost dice. 3 successes.
And you did it to Blasterino or Stick Guy?
Blasterino guy.
Okay, so that's 9 damage. If I can do math correctly, minus 4, that's 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. Guess what? How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the question?
How do you want to do this?
You won.
You
so
killed him!
describe it.
He's fucking dead!
Tilt him.
How would you like to kill him to die?
Stun.
He's stunned. He just falls down.
With little rings of light. No, just a shot to the chest.
Han
Yeah.
Solo Greedo, like it, love it. And he falls down just dead. So that's gun guy. Directly in front, engaged with Dryce, is Sticky, and then out the door, kind of shooting in, is gun 2.
Yeah.
And I've moved back towards.
Yeah.
If I could go here, I want to try to finish this guy.
So I think Jack and Dryce want to go before this happens. So Jack will let you go first. Dryce, you can go, and then it'll be door guy's turn. Kosher with everybody?
Does Roll need healed?
I was gonna say I was gonna
I'll-
heal him,
I'll
but
I'll hold off. So if we want to do the heal and then do Dryce or vice versa, I'll reserve.
Okay. Yeah. So
right.
go ahead and heal 1B.
all right, and
don't
2
think we can-
successes, 4 advantages. So you get healed for 4 points, and if you have any strain, you get healed 4 strain.
Yeah.
So you like run behind me and like use me as cover. It's like Let me get this on. One moment, sir. And just spin completely around and just start patching up the major wounds, and then
Love it.
slapping you with some numbing agents, and then the torso spins back around.
Okay. All right. Anything else, 1B?
And then I will move from this position and head towards Dryce, because he's going to be patched up next.
Okay. All right. Dryce.
I kind of curl my fist down a little bit more and get to the thicker armored chitinous plate on my fist, and I'm going to come in and punch this guy and try to like end him. I will use some advantage for a boost die.
You have your light side too, if you want to use that.
Yeah, and I think I have my light side, so I'm going to I'll upgrade. So I'm going 2 yellow,
Ooh.
2 green, and a boost.
Jeez. Against
And
2
then so-
purple, man. If you fail,
Against 2.
you suck at this game.
You are a loser. That's 4 successes and 1 advantage.
He's okay. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I just want to kind of like implode his face, like kind of crush in his skull, or like Bruce Willis did in The Last Boy Scout and push the nasal bone up into the brain, and just end him there.
Ended. This person is ended and on the floor. Last.
And then
person-
I'll kind of like barrel roll pirouette around the corner and try to get out of blaster sight of the guy in the door.
Okay. Yeah. So this guy's gonna pop out, shoot at you, Jack. I'm gonna use my last remaining threats that I have. So we'll get a boost dice there.
So real quick,
Son of a bitch.
sorry for interrupting, but has anybody ever seen the movie? What's the Bruce Willis movie with?
Hudson Hawk.
No, God, the Die Hard. It's the second or third one
The for
where
Die
the
Hards.
chicks got the karambit.
2, because
They're stealing all the gold.
yeah.
They're stealing all the gold, and she
that's
comes
number
out of that freight elevator with the karambit and just slices the hell out of that dude.
With,
Yeah,
with Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3. With a vengeance. Die Hard with a
Hey
vengeance.
Zeus!
Yeah,
like I'm
with
gonna shove a
vengeance.
lightning bolt up your ass.
Sturm langsam.
All right. So Devin, the shot at you, the end is a fucking wash. So nothing. So
That bake sale table's doing work, man.
and then also just so you know, Devin, I should have said this to you, and it is 100% my fault. You can use your maneuver to take cover, and I'm going to do that with this guy. So it adds a setback dice to anybody shooting at you. That is 100% my fault, and I should have told
Okay.
you that.
All right, that's fine. I'll know that moving forward.
Yeah, so he's going to take cover behind the door, and I think, Jack, you're the last one to go. So
I'm going to jump over the bake sale table. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this.
hug him.
Yeah, I'm going to vault over the bake sale table and try and take a diving shot. I want to try and like line him up in the door. Like if he's hiding behind the door, I want to get just enough to where I can shoot him and he's in my sight.
I'm just
And
going
I'm
to say
going to
you
do like
do that.
diving shot with it.
You do that, so just go ahead and roll straight up
Gently.
2 purple against your ranged light.
I don't want to. Do we have more advantage?
Yep.
Take it. I want it.
Session's almost over, so use it.
We have 2 left, so
3 successes, 1 advantage.
How do you want to do this?
Exactly like I said it. I'm jumping out behind this. What was that PlayStation 2 game? Max Payne? I'm going to enter bullet time. I'm going to enter bullet time, and I'm just going to take the shot as soon as I see his forehead.
What was the Stranglehold? Is that the other one? The John Woo video game that came out with?
Ooh, that one was bad.
Dude, so good. It was Max Payne, but not Max Payne. Okay, so yeah, this guy just falls down back into the streets. At this point, you see a crowd not like gathering, but they're kind of like hiding, and because they're like, it's kind of like Wild West out here. Gunshots ringing out in the streets. And a dead body just flings backwards.
Will, like, kind of roll back and get in the doorway, grab that dead body, and kind of bring him in and shut the door behind.
Yeah, there's no blood because I'm gonna say blaster wounds cauterize.
Yeah, cauterize. Yeah, it's just.
And so it's just like you pull him in. All right, what do you want to do? We're at this point we're out of initiative.
Oh,
I'm gonna start searching bodies.
Okay.
while he's doing that, I'm going to pick up any bottles filled with alcohol that I can find, and I'm going to start pouring them out onto the floor of the bar.
Burn this motherfucker down.
I will shut the door.
Okay. Yeah. So, Lunchbox, I'm gonna say you go ahead and just you find stuff. You find 2 blaster pistols, and you find 50 credits total. These aren't electronic credits. These are dirty credits.
It's my band name, Dirty Credits.
Dirty credits. 1B. I could use a little help. And I'll kind of like lift up one of the plates, and you can see some of the greenish kind of blood that insects would have is kind of seeping out. It's like predator blood.
I was just gonna say the predator blood is dripping on the floor.
Yeah.
Moment, sir. And stim pack, last one. Stick ya. That's
Well.
7 points.
7 points. So that comes off of wounds. Do I get any strain back?
No.
I don't think so for stim packs. I will double check.
Okay.
I can do a medicine check and do that later.
Okay.
You kind of regain strain back from like just rest, anyways.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Much better. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, we clearly can't stay here any longer, can we?
Yeah.
Do you think he still wants us to go into the bar?
I think we've burned any chance with Tylo. Not that there was one. We made the right call.
But I want to let you guys know I destroyed I messed with his machine while I was in his base.
Yeah, but I
Did
can't fault you. You know.
Did you find any info?
No, it was pretty held. They actually have a better security system than Corsac. I think that's kind of amazing. I wasn't able to grab any, or at least the docs.
It is getting more and more like we should go see Carbali. And we end Tylo with his explosive idea. I mean, this might have started something that we can't reverse.
I'm all about it.
Well, this place is
You wanna vote?
compromised, so it's got to go up in flames. The quicker we get out of here, the better.
Yeah, Carbali's got kind of a hideout. We could either that or we get off this planet now on the Hummingbird and go back to Dabri with what we know.
Did we tell her we beat up and killed 3 thugs?
No,
No.
I think that's a no. This never happened, according to Dabri.
Okay.
But I've seen enough to want to get Tylo out of commission. So I vote going and talking to Carbali.
And how about that bum that almost killed you?
Do
you think he's in on it? I don't think he was really a bum.
I think no, that he didn't almost kill me, first of all. Anyway, we can discuss that on the way, but I think Jack is right. We need, with the crowd forming, we need to never have been
Porch
here.
and pillage.
So I'll walk out and say, and that, folks, walk the doors. And that, folks, was our afternoon presentation. I'm glad you all were here. We'll be back in 5 hours with the next performance. Thank you again. And go and close the door. See, they all think it was an act.
What is this, Universal Studios?
Yeah.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me.
Do that because
was-
that's going to be
was
funny.
legitimate. Yeah, that was legitimate. That's I was like, thanks for watching, folks, and close the door.
WB.
I clearly can't stay here anymore. And
Well, you're welcome to come with us. Seems
that's
for
what I
better,
was hoping to hear.
Seems for better or worse, you're stuck with us now.
Sir, is that affirmative?
Yes. Yeah.
You are registered friendly.
I wouldn't go that far. Are we about ready to go?
Yeah,
Yeah, you want me to play the match?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not lighting your place on fire. I'll let you do it. But yeah, I'm heading towards the direction of Carbali. His kind of he kind of, as I remember, is kind of a high rise ish.
So it's more it's more back in the dock ward. So if you were to think, you guys are kind of like in the general like marketplace business area. Maybe lower sketch is where this bar is. Not too much foot traffic. It's not the up and coming part of town. You're like dead center, equal distance between Corbali or the Hummingbird, and Corbali is very close to Tycho Station.
Yeah, so I would head in that direction and let Jack deal with his place as he wants.
So I'll grab 2 bottles of alcohol. I will pour a trail with one out to the door and put the other one inside my coat pocket, and then I'll just take my blaster and shoot the edge of the alcohol.
Okay, yeah, another blaster shot rings out. Where's everybody else going as this is happening? Roll, Kenna, 1B.
Yeah, I'm following Dryce back to Corbali's.
Following Dryce.
So I love.
I'm gonna stay.
Go ahead, Kenna.
I'm gonna stay with Jack.
Okay, but I love the idea of heading back into the fire, the dock ward, hostile zone, if you will. Okay, so Jack, or not Jack, Roll, Dryce, and 1B, you guys start heading down the street. You see that there's a lot of people at this point. A lot of like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened here type talking. So you can make the assumption that Corsac is very near in their timeline here. Jack and Kenna, you guys are still in the bar, and you light it, and all that alcohol just starts this fire. Imagine you just kind of leave the bodies where they are and walk out. So as you close the door, door open, you can see the flames. You close the door, nothing is going on inside there. Different, right? So I imagine you slowly trail behind the other 3. And
So Jack, I want to ask you a couple questions and say something.
All right, go ahead.
You said you're with the Resistance. Something about Mandalorians. Explain that, please.
Well, yeah, I my place back there, it was one of a couple contacts that people who are looking to run from all of this, it was a place they could come. So I've been actively involved for the last 2.5 years or so with trying to get people to safety, trying to make something good happen around here.
What type of people, Jack?
Whoever needs help.
That's good. Because, I just wanted to make sure you weren't saving the Mandalorian dogs. And walk.
All right, I'll let him get a couple steps ahead of me.
okay. Any of you guys kind of hang around to see what happens? or you just noping the F out?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of looking for back alley ways to go, not direct route, just in case we're being tailed again.
I
We
love
can
it.
have more time to see them and then stay away from any kind of security.
Yeah, give me a streetwise check with. Since you're not from here, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So we're gonna say 3 purple.
I'm going to use our last advantages
Good.
to get a boost.
Advantages, do they carry over each session, or is it only for the session?
Just typically it's only every session, but we've made it every 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right.
All good?
Yeah. What'd you roll?
No, I haven't yet. I was waiting for you to add something on there.
I don't have any. Hold on.
I already,
Roll it. It counts.
I already rolled it,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I'll gladly re-roll because I rolled 3 threats.
So as you're walking through these back alleys, pretty confident you know the way. You've been there before. You got this. You do a big circle, and so as you walk, you're walking for like what seems like 30 minutes. You walk just these giant circle, and as you start to, birth out of this alley, you see that Corsac has blocked off the streets. They're in there trying to put the fire out. It has now spread to the adjacent buildings. This isn't a very health code, city inspector code viable area. So this fire is spreading, and Corsac is doing what they can, and everybody else is doing what they can.
Once I get to like that alleyway that then looks out into this, I'll kind of stop and put my hands out. And, this place is like a maze.
Quit moving left.
1B, point. Get us in the right direction, 1B.
Oh, this is gonna be rich. You want me to roll streetwise?
Yeah,
I live here.
if you want to help.
If you've caught up by that point, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, you guys would have caught up to each other.
Yeah, I kind of.
I used to live here.
We're gonna say it's just for you 1B with the help. It's gonna be 2 purple.
Wonders.
And actually, with help in this game, who has the better street?
I have 3 green.
Streetwise.
What do you have, 1B? 1 green?
Yeah, don't ask me to navigate.
So-
Streets. I don't.
Yeah, with
I
the
can
help,
navigate your internals, but
with the help, Devin, you can roll yours in the pool. So it just adds it to the pool of Mr. Harvey Barrel here.
So
he gets
green.
3. He gets an extra 3 green.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
oh, okay. So I get 3 green on top of my 1 green.
It's very different though. So if you're an expert in the area, you can do stuff like that. If you're like a novice and you're both are novices, it changes the outcome of how you help. So go ahead and roll.
Okay, and
4
you
green,
said 2 purple,
2
correct?
purple.
Ooh, 3 successes, 2 threats.
Okay. Yeah, you quickly just turn around and find the correct alley. It's now to your right that you can hear Corsac doing what they're doing, and then it's slowly, behind you at this point. But you navigate back into the dock ward, back alleys, staying away from the main streets, and then you get to the part where Corbali's house is. Outside of his house, you see 4 more of these guys stationed in inconspicuous places. One on a street corner, one like at the entrance, maybe on a stoop. But there's 4 of these Tylo crew outside Corbale's entrance.
Not good.
We can take him.
I mean, how many of them are inside, though? That's the question.
So do we just walk away now and leave Carbali to his fate?
I mean, maybe it's just a meeting. I mean, I don't know. I only met the one guy, and he seemed kind of raw about everything. This Corvalli guy, I don't know what he's like, but didn't he say he wanted you to kill him?
He's a little loose, but he's got some connections, I think. Or at least some
50-50 chance. There is a 50-50 chance that this is a meeting or a beating.
I'm gonna disappear. Kind of like if I'm in the back of them, I'm gonna kind of like peace out and start heading back to the ship really fast. And then halfway there, I guess how long I'm gonna communicate to everybody that I'm heading back to the ship. Yeah.
Well, you have comm links too, so.
Right. But I'm not gonna say it then. I'm just gonna start heading back and then be like, oh, I gotta tell everyone where I am.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Kenna, you get 15, 20, 30, 40 feet away. I imagine you then, oh shit, I need to tell the people that I'm with.
Yeah. I'm heading back to the ship, meet you there.
And so everybody else, you kind of see Kenna just leave and then chime in over your comm link.
What's the play?
4 on 4. It's fair.
This might force us to leave this planet. Head back to Dabri. Let the Jedi deal with it. We have information to give her.
Oh, you're with the Jedi? You
Well,
said that.
No. But does this change our relation?
No. Just, you hadn't said that yet.
We have broken the orders of the Jedi already. So no, we are not with the Jedi. It is a task that we were given. We have been, what did you say? We've been, indexed. We have
reconnaissance.
We have been indexed with the Jedi.
No, that don't change anything. I can't stay here.
I don't think any of us can stay here now with Tylo's men in droves.
Are you attached to this Corvus guy, or,
Honestly, no. He seemed to have access to explosives to be able to take Tylo out for good. If we don't like Tylo the way that I think we don't like him, that is still an option. We can take these 4. Or we let the dust settle.
Well,
Sir, might I ask, what will be the most profitable for us?
I'm gonna guess that would be leaving.
Yeah, 200 credits for this information.
I didn't sign up to get in between a couple gangsters. You were just trying to get inside the place, right?
Initially.
Maybe we cut our losses here.
I'm thinking we go back to Dabri, see what she says. This was supposed to be a fact-finding mission, and we've definitely gone above and beyond that already.
can we go to the hummingbird and relay the information?
Might be a good idea. And then, so we don't have to actually physically go to her. And we can make a new plan on how to deal with Tylo. But I think sitting out here in the streets, not a good idea.
Time to go.
All right.
And kind of, how are you walking back to the hummingbird?
I am slipping. Like, I kind of know the general direction, but I am like slipping through alleys, and I'm being as stealthy as possible because I know I kind of figure I kind of figure what I want to find when we get there, but I'm being stealthy as possible. I'm not just like walking down Main Street like that.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna give me a streetwise check with 3 purple.
Oh, is she doing her own theme music like Kronk and Emperor's New Groove?
Oh, I think it's Spider-Man 3.
Oh God, no! But you can't. No, Harvey, you can't. Harvey.
I'm sorry, it hurts.
It hurts so bad. So bad. Oh my god.
Was it though?
1 failure, 2 threats.
Okay, we'll just hold on to that. All right, so everybody else. How are you going back?
I'm hoping that I know the way.
Yeah, I think I would lean on Jack. Jack, can you get us back quickest, most discreet way to the port?
And I'm gonna say 1B is smart enough to get is smart enough to like has categorized or cataloged where like the map. Yeah, you make it back. So you get there. There is no Kenna there when you get there, and Kenna was clearly several hundred feet ahead of you.
Is the ship there?
Ship is there. Ship is there. Yeah.
Where's your friend?
Outside. I'm the only one that can get in. I'll comm her.
While he's doing that, is there a terminal near?
Yeah, there's open terminals.
Do your thing, and I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go ahead and do Jack's thing because kind of looks like they stepped away for a second.
Okay. I'm going to step up to the terminal, and I want to look up the ship, the Hummingbird, and see if there's any like news on it or
are you
notice it's impound.
Jesus Christ. Are you accessing just like general information, or are you trying to like hack in and
Well, no. I'm not exactly a hacker. Earlier I was able to use the general logs to figure out what ships were docked here, and so I'm hoping that there's some kind of general information just logged.
So general's gonna just show like who's at what port. They're not gonna show like alerts or anything like that. What?
What would I have to roll to try and hack?
Computers, intelligence. You guys are so stupid.
I'll. No. That's not what he meant.
No. You
Sorry.
sure?
So look, I'm feeling out this new character, guys. Yeah, no. I'll just hang by.
Sorry, Devin. The Discord chat is off the chain tonight.
So many Tobey Maguire gifts.
Yeah. All right. Dryce, go.
McKenna, where are you? We're at the ship. Not McKenna. Sorry, Kenna. I don't know what I was thinking.
Am I able to answer?
Yeah, you come through on your comm link.
Where am I? You said to come back to that. You don't tell me what's going on.
You don't know where you're at.
Oh. He goes, well, I am here, but where here is, I don't know.
Now's not time for the games. We are trying to make a plan. Get to the ship.
I tried to get to the ship. Notice my calm demeanor. I don't know where I am right now. And I tried to double back.
Does this conversation, is this like a party line where we're all can hear?
No.
Or is this just between Kenna and I? Okay.
Just between you and Kenna.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's stop for a sec because I mean, I would imagine you could set it up to be a party line. I guess I don't want to take that away from y'all.
Or I think he's thinking like if it's one of those stick things, isn't it just out loud, like everybody can hear it?
I was thinking you guys had like an earpiece,
Okay.
almost like the Avengers do in every single movie. And
That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
I'm open to an interpretation here.
On your left.
Okay. One second. Jack, Roll. You're from here. I should talk in my character voice. Yeah, you're from here. Kenna has no idea where she is. Would you mind maybe navigating her back?
Kenna, aren't you supposed to be some hacker? Just find a terminal and pull up a map to the city.
Or look around and see if you see a stand where they're selling skewers that look like they have these like frog things on them. Do you see that?
I see a bum urinating on himself.
No, that's
And he's
not it.
laying. No. All right, hold on. I'm going to go look for a terminal.
I'm gonna get inside. I'll drop the loading door in the back of the Hummingbird, and I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna let Dabri know what we have found if anybody wants to join while we wait for Kenna, and I'll go in and.
Should so you went inside. I'll look at Roll and say, should I introduce myself to this Dabri? And is this going to be a thing?
Maybe not yet. Well,
You're inside, right?
yeah, I'm inside the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're gonna join with us, we might as well let Dabri know we picked up some help along the way.
All right. So I'll go inside and follow Dryce.
Okay. Yeah, you head in. Roll. What are you doing? Are you heading into?
Yeah, I'm gonna head in.
Harvey?
Forget Kenna. She's lost.
Harvey, you following into the Hummingbird? Okay, Kenna.
Of course, I'm always 2 steps behind Dryce.
Yeah. Kenna.
Mhm.
So there's no terminals really in the back alleys.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to hit the main street. And so they're not like just like on street corners, right? So they're in buildings.
Could I'm not sure if this is metagame. We're allowed to metagame, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Could we use the transceivers to try and maybe like output a signal? Can we do some kind of hacky shenanigans?
You could.
So it'd be like a homing beacon instead of or like we'd be able to pinpoint triangulate,
Trying
like
to triangulate
bounce
the
it off the
system.
cell phone towers and enhance it.
Yeah, the 5Gs out there. We're gonna actually attach them to bats and give everybody 5G COVID.
When we
Matt
get Kenna
COVID.
back, I will chip her.
Smart. But we'll save that for next time. Ken is lost in the jungle. We don't know where. And we're going to end it here. Thanks, everybody.
I have a question. Maybe this is something we can look up rules for the next time. So the sensor range on the Hummingbird is medium. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that can do. But can I maybe send a beacon out to the comm link?
We did have, in the last game, we did send off a message before. We did have a communique.
Yeah, it's like a digital email, a digital message.
I'm more like thinking, is there a way that I can get a ping on a radar? I don't know.
To Dabri or not?
No, to Kenna's comm link. I'm just trying to like.
We'll do some computer checks next time.
Here.
We're gonna just make it happen.
Yeah, going along with like the triangulation idea.
Where we're going, we don't need no rules. See what I did there? It was roads, but I changed it to rules.
Yeah, the rules.
Totally.
But hey, y'all, we're going to end it here. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday night. It was interesting and fun. Large combat. It's been, combat since the first session.
Yeah.
But it was needed. Y'all did great. Again, if you're new here, hit the follow button. We appreciate it. Ultimate goal is Twitch partner. Way down the line, is going to take some of your help out there. So this is our call to action, folks.
Once again, I'm asking for your support. Giant Meteor 2020. So we'll go ahead and end it here. Again, sponsored by Skull Splitter and FeatherFall. I did see that everybody's calling for predators in July, so just stay safe out there. Stay away from predators. If you hear the predator clicking sound, run. Or cover yourself in mud, I believe is what makes you invisible to predators.
If it bleeds, you could kill it.
Yeah.
So it's Predators in July, Super Volcano in August, and September was what?
Skynet, I think.
Great.
Aliens in October. So get
and
ready,
election
folks.
time in November.
The One Ring is reformed in November.
Yeah. Guys,
Oh shit.
just stay safe out there. It's fucking crazy everywhere. So we're going to end it here. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Remember, Monday, tomorrow night, we do have a one-shot Valley of the Gilded Tower. Wednesday, we have our Wild Mount game. And then this coming Sunday is going to be Curse of Strahd episode 12. I wasn't going to say who cares, but episode 12. And we'll end here. Thanks, y'all. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.